What's good, everybody? It's your boy Eddie here, and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. And for today's video, we are actually going to be reviewing a very special and limited sneaker. But before we even continue this video, guys, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below as well as that notification bell. And what we got right here is none other than the Nike and Artifact Dunk Low Genesis in that ghost colorway. Guys, definitely let me know what you think about this sneaker in the comment section down below. Is it a cop or drop? I definitely want to hear y'all thoughts. Personally, for me, I do have to say that it is a cop, but I do have to say that I do prefer the OG colorway versus this ghost one. And I really thought that once I got these in hand, I was actually going to prefer this colorway as opposed to the OG. But the OG still got it. But I do really want to hear what you guys think about the sneaker in the comment section down below. And with this being out of the way, guys, let's just get right into the box details. And what we got right here is this custom Artifact Dunk box right here. And as you can see, we do have that light Tiffany blue Artifact logo. And then right below that, we do have the Artifact brand logo as well, right below it. Then when going on to this side of the box, you can see that we do have the Artifact brand logo right there. And then we also have another Artifact logo on this side. Finally, when turning onto this side where you're gonna actually slide the sneakers out the box, there's nothing really to report other than that kind of Star Wars gate looking thing. And then finally, we do have the sticker tag on this side. And it does read off as Artifact and Nike Dunk Genesis. And the colorway shown is wolf gray and white. And when it comes to sizing, I did go with my true to size of a size 8. So I do 100% recommend to go with your true to size with these sneakers. They fit more similar to the regular Nike Dunks instead of the Nike SBs. And I do have to say, although the sizing doesn't feel like a Nike SB Dunk Low, the comfort is very similar to it. But I have to say that these Artifact Genesis are way more comfortable, but it does have that similar thick padded tongue as well as an Air Zoom midsole instead of an Air Zoom insole. So that's kind of where the difference is and probably why you don't have to go a half size up. And now, guys, when we actually open this box right here, you can see that we do have this slide out chest detail, which looks absolutely awesome. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we do have those forge hammers right there, which looks absolutely phenomenal. And then when we go onto the inside of the wax tissue paper, we do have this insert right here that does have some Nike and Artifact logos, but it does contain a couple of stickers. So as I did this in the other video, I'm just going to briefly go over it. So on this sticker, we do have the vials right there. Then when going on to this next sticker, we do have the actual outsole print of the Artifact Dunk, which looks absolutely phenomenal. Definitely has a very similar pebble texture to the Nigel Sylvester 4 box, which looks absolutely phenomenal and feels great to the touch. Then when going on to this sticker, we do have the Oops, You Step Into the Future, which is a big slogan for Artifact. Then on this sticker, you can see that it does say Dunk Files right there, which pretty much reminds me of what they're doing with the 3D printed details that you can add onto the shoe. But we'll get into that a little bit later into the video. Then when looking at this sticker right here, I definitely enjoyed this one a lot because we have a full rotation of all the different colorways of the Artifact Dunk. So we do have the Void, we have the OG, we have the Ghost, and then we also have the Clone X color. So next we have this automated Robo Dog right here, which, as I mentioned in the OG Dunk video, is actually pretty scary, but the future is coming, so it is what it is on that. And when looking at this sticker right here, you can see that we do have the back heel removable detail that goes onto the Artifact Dunk, which will focus a little bit later into the details of the video. So with that being out of the way, guys, let's just get right into the history of the sneaker or the brand itself. So Artifact was actually founded by Benoit Pagotto, and he initially worked at Colette, which was a Parisian concept brand slash store. Then after leaving that company, he actually went into digital marketing, NFTs, and all that type of stuff. So as I mentioned in the previous video, Artifact has created multiple sneakers before. This is probably like the 5th one that they actually released, but probably the most popular due to the fact that it does have that Nike branding on it and everybody loves the Dunk right now. So before that, they created the Meta Pigeons, they created the Ferocious sneakers, they did the Crypto Kicks in real life, then they did the Artifact Air Force Ones, and then now we are up to the Artifact Nike Dunk Low Genesis. And I have to say, guys, I truly love what they have created with this sneaker, but I definitely want to hear y'all thoughts in the comment section down below. Is this Artifact's greatest creation yet? I do have to say yes, because the Air Force One and Nike collaboration does look fire. However, this was probably the most unique take that Artifact was able to actually do within their Nike collaborations. The Crypto Kicks in real life actually had a very dope concept to it as well as design. However, there wasn't that much Nike branding on it or Nike checks or anything like that. So that's probably why it didn't become as popularized as the Air Force Ones as well as these Dunk Low Genesis as well. But I definitely want to hear what you guys think about that in the comment section down below. So now let's just get right into the details of it. So I do have to say, this definitely reminds me 100% 100% of the OG colorway, from the lenticular materials all the way to the colorway of the shoe. This is very reminiscent of the OG due to the fact that their primary colorway is both gray. However, there are some differences between the two, such as this one being primarily a ghost translucent detail versus the OG having some more print details on it. So there are some differences, but that gray detail definitely makes them very similar to each other. So now let's just focus onto the toe box of the shoe. And as you can see right here, we do have that same lenticular detail that was on the OG colorway. Then when looking at this mudguard area, we have more of this kind of white grayish detail, which I think looks absolutely awesome and definitely makes the shoe pop and differentiates itself from that same OG colorway that I was talking about. Then when looking at this rubberized detail right here, this goes all the way throughout the uppers of the shoe, and that is just a separation panel, which again looks absolutely nice. And definitely what I really love about this sneaker is the fact that you can see that it is an OG dunk sneaker. However, Artifact did have the creative freedom as well as creative direction to do what they want with it. Now when going towards the top of the shoe, you can see what I mean by that creative freedom. So if you actually look at the laces right here, they are literally translucent. You can literally see my finger through it. And I do love that with this gold theme that is going on with this sneaker, you do have these translucent details all over it, which looks absolutely awesome. And something else to mention about the laces is the fact that we do get an extra pair of laces right here, as well as some clone vials. So let's just start off with the laces really quickly. And we do have it in this kind of light wolf gray detail right here. And these laces do have that same ribbed feel to it as I mentioned for the OG Artifact dunks. And then we also have these extra ghost vials. I don't want to call them Clone X or clone vials because these are specifically for the ghost sneakers. And as you can see right there, it does have the word ghost on it. And something else that a lot of people mentioned to me in my previous review, because I was just going through it so fast, was that I actually put the vial in wrong. So now what we're actually going to do is put this smaller clip at the top where it does have that connecting piece, and then push the thicker part at the bottom. And as you guys did hear, it did make a clicking sound. Now I'm bringing this back to the tongue of the shoe. When we look at the top of it, we do have this Artifact logo at the top of the tongue, and it does have this insert right here, which is exactly made for this tongue guard detail right here. And pretty much what you're going to want to do is connect it and slide, and then just push it all the way down. Then finally, you do have your tongue guard right here. Now I'm focusing onto the lateral side of the shoe really quickly. I do want to mention that we do have these removable eyelets right here. So as you can see, we do have some regular details right here, but with this translucent eyelet, it definitely does make a difference on how the shoe looks. And I do have to say, I personally love the stripped down version of the shoe. Now I'm focusing onto the quarter panel of this area. You can see that we do have it in this darker gray detail. Then finally, when looking at this Nike check right here, it definitely stands out in comparison to mad other shoes. So now when going into the back heel area of the shoe, now you can see that we do have this regular heel tab right here. However, there is a removable 3D printed Artifact heel tab right here, and it does look great with this ghost translucent detail. So all we're gonna really want to do, very similar to the tongue guard, is align it and then boom, push it in right there. And then we do have that extra accessory. Now when going onto the medial side of the shoe right here, as you can see, the same thing pretty much follows suit as the lateral side. However, something that I briefly do want to mention is the fact that we do have that NFC chip right there. And pretty much is this whole process of actually authenticating the sneaker. I'm gonna add B-roll from the previous video so that you can see how it actually works. So you just sign up for the Artifact app, put your phone directly to it. It'll take you to a Google link. And then after you click on that Google link, it'll redirect you to the app and pretty much verify whether or not this is a recognized token. And once that token is recognized, you go through your whole sign-in process, get the NFT to actually match with the shoe, and then it'll let you know whether or not your sneaker is authentic. Now guys, let's just focus onto the midsole of the shoe. And as I mentioned in the previous video, this is really where Artifact was able to really dive deep into their creative bag. And as you can see right here, this detail does say enhanced by Artifact, and we do have another Artifact logo right here. And then on the opposite side, you can see that it does have that Air Zoom logo, as well as another Artifact logo. Then when going onto the outsole of the shoe right here, you can see that we do have that beautiful Artifact Dunk Genesis outsole, and this is one of my favorite details on the entire shoe. And one more thing that I do want to mention before I conclude this review is the fact that you actually have this very nice insole right here, and it does come in this 3M detail. So we do have a Nike and Artifact check right at the bottom right here, but this whole entire insole is 3M, as well as the actual top of the tongue. I did forget to mention that. So this area right here does have an all 3M hit and absolutely makes the shoe pop, especially in the light. And one final detail on the shoe is the actual inside of it. So you can see right there that we do have some token IDs, some URL codes, and a lot of different coding down below. And pretty much what this is made to represent is the blockchain, the coding that goes into it and all that type of stuff. But again, the sneaker is a great catalyst to get people to understand what's actually going on in the blockchain and crypto and all that other type of stuff. But that'll be a conversation for another day. So with that being said, guys, that's gonna conclude the history as well as the details of the shoe. So now let's get right into this one for luck, all right? All right, y'all, so that's gonna conclude the review as well as the on-foot look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it for y'all. Guys, definitely let me know what you think about this Nike and Artifact Dunk Low Genesis in the Ghost colorway. Is it the best colorway out of the pack? I don't think so. I think this is number 2 or 3. I would have to say that the OG is definitely number 1. And between this Ghost colorway and the Void colorway, that's fighting for 2 or 3. But I definitely want to hear what y'all think about it in the comment section down below. Something quick to say, guys, I am actually having a kid. If you guys have checked out my IG, that has been going on for a little while now, and the time is about to come soon. So my uploads may start slowing down a bit because I'm about to be on daddy duty soon. But don't worry, guys. Any latest and greatest sneakers that is coming out, I definitely will be reviewing, just not as fast as I normally do. Usually I tend to review it the same day I cop it, but that may take a little bit longer now due to what's coming down the pipeline. But I just wanted to let y'all know at the end of this video. So shout out to y'all if y'all reached all the way here. Pretty much with that being said, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share it to friends and family and all that. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.